All right, how's everybody doing today? This is Madison Nelson once again. I know it's been a few weeks, since I made a video. Stay tuned for more videos. However, this video today, I just want to talk about something that came across my mind. Like I said, I'm still on my entrepreneurial journey. Yes, I'm still part of Motor Club America, but today I'm just going to be discussing topics from difficulties to discernment to destiny. Now, when you think about these three words, difficulties, of course, when it comes to network marketing or, along your entrepreneurial journey in the life, you're going to have a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges. They say it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. So, some people think that after the first year of, being in the industry or possibly even the second year, they're going to see super success. The super successful, they do things different, okay, than those who are not. And as a student first, I've learned a lot. Now, discernment, okay, that's basically when you hit a roadblock or a few roadblocks and you're in the middle, okay, of who, what, when, where, why, and how, as far as, how I'm going to do things, what am I going to do to change things, who can I contact or who can I get in touch with to do things, as far as on your journey, okay, especially being a network marketing entrepreneur, because if you think you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. So it's always, okay, good to reach out. Now, when it comes to reaching out, as far as who to reach out to, of course, who I reach out to is the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, okay? Because that's who you can call on, who will never change, and who you can always reach out to. Now, as far as bringing it from biblical standards, of course, we have mentors and mentees that you can reach out to, and this can be for this video is specifically for entrepreneurs, especially if you're starting out, those that are seeking, whether it's you're seeking a new job, or just need direction as far as your life, because like I said, we living in a whole different times. I know you see a lot of changes as far as the economy, in the government, a lot of way to do things, a lot of changes in, as far as from the blue collar worker and entrepreneurs and employees. It's a lot of big shift. We also have machine learning, so it's a lot of different obstacles, a lot of different challenges and situations and circumstances that we face along our life journey. Not just our entrepreneurial journey. So there will be difficulties in the beginning. Okay. Now, thus far, the only way I've made it was through faith, okay, and through discernment. So I had to ask, God, for direction and for guidance, okay. But one thing I never do, of course, is to never give up. I mean, even God put it in the Bible in John 13:31, in verse 17, chapter 17, verse 26, is to never, never, never give up, okay, because through God, all things are possible, okay. And it's another verse that sticks with me called. That's in Philippians 4:13. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So it's just no matter what difficulties you're facing right now, I've been down that same path. Actually, I've been in the industry for quite some time, but like I said, I'm still a student first. I always will be a student because I know, I always can grow. I always can learn more and do more, and try to figure out, which ways how can I do things different? If you want different things, you have to do things different, and it's the right and the wrong way to do everything. So when you're faced with these difficulties, most of the time, okay, especially as being an entrepreneur, you tend to get worried or discouraged or skeptical. Is this for me? Will this work? And you see the money potential and you see the income out there and you see a lot of things. People being successful. Am I on the right team? Will this work out for me? It's a lot of questions pop in your head, but one thing that you don't want is to, continue to think negative and think negative on those thoughts. So, the more positive you think, if you look at one of my previous videos, I was talking about prayer and positive affirmations. That's very crucial, especially along this walk. You want to imply those and keep those positive affirmations and, prayer instilled in you, morning, noon, and night, or as much as you can, okay? Now, as far as discernment goes, that's basically, getting direction from God. That's basically who you could get your big direction from. As far as what is it meant to do. A lot of people are living out here purposeless, which means they don't know their purpose. They don't know, and if you don't know your purpose, you can be doing a whole lot of things, but going around in circles. And that's where I was. Now I'm starting to step into my purpose and my calling. Then, I see now life for what it is, and I'm starting to see it crystal clearly. Now I still have, of course. I'm still on my entrepreneurial journey, but the Lord is calling me, to do some things. So, I have to do nothing but listen. Okay. Now, and a lot of people along their journey. Okay. A lot of people say that's why it's lonely at the top because some people when they get there, after you have everything you need and more and everything like that, You know, like for example, Chuck Sweeney. That's one of the guys I look up to in the industry. Okay, he made $1 billion, and now I think he's worth about maybe $2 million or $3 million. But what he did, he started a philanthropy. He started a movement, and he basically, gave all of it back. Okay, he made billions of dollars back then. I believe it was in the '80s, and he was a billionaire. And now, he faced a lot of difficulties, as most do, especially on the entrepreneurial journey. Of course, the monetary system and the monetary value was different back then in those times. But, that's a prime example of someone, most successful people I look up to, of course, all of them, if not all of them, they face difficulties. Okay, they ask for discernment. They seek leadership, from mentors and mentees. So where are they going? Where they've been and things like that. And also from the Almighty God, okay? Why not? Because through God, you're able through His mighty power. It says God is able through His mighty power at work within us to accomplish infinitely more than we ask or think. So that means, some people think too small, and that's one reason why. Because as long as you have a small mind, you basically are keeping the big things that God has for you out of your plans in your life. If you basically, some people can't think outside of the job, but they want more. So if you want more, you're going to have to do more. But your mind has to evolve. And the only way it can be evolved is if if He has more for you than you can think or imagine, then you have to evolve, and that's where discernment comes at. Okay, you just ask God for direction, and you also seek leadership. He'll place people in your life that'll point you in the right direction to where you need to be at. And most importantly, He said for us to have faith as small as a mustard seed. So when you think about that first sale in the network marketing industry, or for a company that you join, all you need is that faith as small as a mustard seed. Now, of course, as I said, it does take 10 years to be an overnight success, but that's all you need is faith as small as a mustard seed. And that will basically get you through. Okay, that mountain. If you think about that mountain could be that first sale that you're making. It could be that next job interview. It could be that next career move that'll land you, with that dream career job that you wanted, or that next, promotion that you wanted, or whatever it may be, or the next, meeting, that you can go to where you can meet, some mentors and mentees that'll take your life to the next level. So all you need is faith as small as a mustard seed. Like I said, with MCA, Motor Club America, it helped me evolve to having my own business, and now, I'm stepping into actually what God is calling me to do. So, I have things lined up for me and starting to work out for me. But like I said, through the difficulties that I started along this journey, what's led me into discernment. Asking God, what it is to do, and for direction and to seek leadership and counseling and things like that. And I'm surrounding myself with positive people, and also that will help leave you out the difficulties. Surround yourself with positive people that you look up to, and people that you want to emulate and imitate, or whatever the case may be, because they've been through more than you have, if not more. Okay, and they already succeeded. So of course the goal is to what? Figure it out, and you can only figure it out by learning from them. So like you said, faith as small as a mustard seed is all we need. Okay, if you think about, like I said, as far as in this industry, it's wide open. It's a lot of money to be made, but a lot of us don't have faith. Okay. And willing to throw in the towel after a few no's, and that means is this industry is not for you. With all the income potential there, we still have people that's have the worldly mentality. They rather choose, instead of learning knowledge, they rather choose to be worldly and wonder why things didn't change up for them, or why things won't change for them. Like one of my goals is to read 20 books this year. If I've been reading right now, I'm reading Unlimited Power by Anthony Robbins and Joseph McClendon III. So, it's just about setting new goals for myself, and of course, building my brain up, and just continue stepping out my comfort zone day by day. Okay, so along with discernment, he also says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God." So when you think about, that next level for you could be that, as far as in the network marketing industry, or that career move that you want, or just growing, as a person, you're going to be faced with a Red Sea. And as far as I'm concerned, I say Red Seas, because you're going to have more than one difficulty, more than one obstacle, more than one challenge to overcome in your life. And the only way you can get through it is through God. But he's telling you not to be anxious or fear. And fear can keep you, in that state, and keep you from being successful that you want to be. When you see a lot of people, and I've been there before, you see a lot of people that you want to be in their shoes, okay? They're already making the money you want to make. You see the lifestyle that they have. You see, how their families are well taken care of. You see the income that they're making. But they've already conquered that, okay? They conquered their fears, that anxiety, or whatever it may be. And you'll be surprised. It's prevalent in the industry as well. But the key is just to go for it, okay? Even if your lips are dry and, or your heart is beating real fast, that's basically what I learned. So thus far is that's the best time to do something when you are afraid, because that's the only way you're going to grow. Now, when you keep it in and holding in, you might see someone come across, and then they might be doing the thing, that you're doing and loving it and are successful at it. So that's why, whenever you're feeling that anxiety or that fear, is just to jump into it, like you jumping in the swimming pool and go for it no matter what. So that's where I'm at right now, as far as that. Now, each and every day, I try to ask myself, how can I scare myself? Sometimes I don't always do it, but, as far as having that mindset and continuing to apply that faith, you can't do nothing but go to the top. So with that being said, with difficulties, you lead to discernment. And with discernment, right now, while you're going through discernment, a mentor that I look up to, rest his soul, is Zig Ziglar. He said, in order to get what you want, you have to help others get what they want. So the Bible says the same thing. God says, encourage one another and build each other up. And that's what we need, okay? Steve Jobs also, he said, teamwork, okay, is get you further successful than just by yourself, okay? So, and it's strength in numbers, for one. So that's why the Lord wants, in order to get what you want, some of you have to come out that selfish mentality, and, that's what I had to do as well. I didn't have a selfish mentality, but I realized that it's strength in numbers. And, okay, while I'm going through this journey, while you're going through this journey, let's say you didn't make any sales yet, right? And let's say, someone is asking for training, or someone is asking for help with Motor Club America, or someone is asking with training in your network. Will you help them? Or because you didn't make a sale, will you be stubborn and say, no, I can't help you? That's what I mean. And that could be your one thing that can take you to that next level in your life, that can help you to, open that other door for you, or make your first sale. So it's always important, no matter what you're going through, of course, to build another person up, especially in the industry, okay? Because it's all about giving. Especially just like the saying goes with Zig Ziglar, okay? In order to get what you want, you have to help others get what they want. And I love that, and I stand by with that, and I live by that, okay? Because it's a blessing, to help someone, even if no matter what you're going through, or what your situation or circumstance is, okay, whether you're an entrepreneur. Oh, sorry about that, I was blocked off. But even if you're an entrepreneur, no matter what situation or circumstance, you want to stay focused. And like I said, once you get that discernment from God and from, mentors and, leadership, that you look up to, you'll find your destiny. You'll fall right into your destiny, your God-given purpose. And this is a quote that I live by also. I'm the master of my fate and the captain of my destiny, which is from Nelson Mandela, which is true, because we all, are the captain of our ship, and once you cross that Red Sea, you'll get to your destiny, okay? And just make sure, that you love doing it, because you don't want to be stuck in something that you don't love doing. If you can do it without getting paid for it, and, you just love doing it, then that's it. You find that, and you just keep doing it. So, with that being said, this is Madison Nelson. For those that may be interested, in possibly another income stream, or, in the Motor Club America opportunity, then my contact information is provided below. If you want to add me on, social media, my contact information is provided below as well. And I'm also going to leave some resources on there, for those that need prayer. It's a book called Prayer That Changes Things. I think it's called A Book That Prayer That Activates Blessing.